Sleeping Beauty. Okay, it's part 2 of nap time. Time to get comfortable. A king and a queen welcome a new bundle of joy into their lives and call their baby girl Aurora. Surely they'll be pleased when, years later, Oldsmobile gives a 4-door sedan the same name. As any responsible parents of a newborn would, they summon a group of fairies to come bless their new daughter. Due to some typos on the guest list, however, an evil fairy gets past security and curses the baby to die if she pricks her finger on a spinning wheel on her 16th birthday. Not exactly what the king and queen had in mind. After a quick panic, one of the backup fairies on site steps in and waters down the curse so that Aurora will not actually die from the finger pricking, but instead will just fall asleep. Maybe for 100 years, maybe until she's kissed by a true love, or perhaps until the extended warranty on the castle waterbed expires. Any way you look at it, it's safe to say she won't need to refill her Ambien prescription anytime soon. Now, this is just me, but if I knew that my daughter would be cursed if she got pricked on a spinning wheel on her 16th birthday, I might be inclined to mention that piece of information and advise her to stay the hell away from spinning wheels on your birthday. But that's just me. The real king instead takes the genius step of banning spinning wheels throughout the kingdom, which of course means that everybody and their uncle has to immediately go out and get one off Craigslist to hide in their basement. Great work, king. Go buy yourself a number 1 dad t-shirt. Time passes and Aurora grows up. After a bustling childhood that may have involved moving in with the good fairies and possibly adopting the stage name Briar Rose, she reaches her 16th birthday. And darn if she doesn't just happen to stumble onto a woman using a curious-looking wheel to make yarn. Want to try? Sure, go ahead. Ow! Aurora, aka Sleeping Beauty, is zonked out like your dad after Thanksgiving dinner. At this point, one of the good fairies finally shows up, clearly having done a fine job of preventing disaster thus far, and decides the best way to deal with the situation would be to put everyone else in the kingdom to sleep too. So now we've got the entire country comatose. Hope none of the neighbors have an invasion on the calendar anytime soon. Also, if you're watching the movie, this would be an excellent time to run to the fridge. You won't miss much. Years in the future, Sleeping Beauty gets a wake-up call in the form of a kiss from a neighboring prince, who either just randomly showed up, or maybe first went through the trouble of killing off the bad fairy while she was disguised as a dragon. Check your local listings on that part. On a side note, between Snow White and Sleeping Beauty, it seems to me like hospitals could save a lot of time and expense by just hiring a kissing prince for every emergency room. I mean, who needs an AED when you can just station some royalty in the waiting area and solve all your problems? Anyway, Aurora wakes up, as does everyone else. She and her new prince live happily ever after and bring their kingdom great new riches thanks mainly to her new endorsement deal with 5 Hour Energy. Life is good.